All right. We're beginning.
Do that one more time.
We're recording. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Voice to the Among Us theme, but the drip noise. That's not.
Nah, I can't do it.
Sucks so
Yeah.
bad, dude.
Dude, honestly, you suck.
Oh.
Okay, but can you do it while farting?
What the fuck?
Okay.
I think we've had it.
We've run this dry.
So fun.
Jesus fucking.
That's the worst cold open ever.
Thanks.
Why did I come back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Hey, welcome to episode 49 of the
Between this episode and the last episode, we have rescued Gage from federal prison.
Yep.
We are all wanted men for taking a convicted extreme felon out of prison.
I'm going to jail.
So this might be the last episode.
Where was I
So
again?
sad.
Yep.
Last episode, you were here
No.
with Ishan.
Oh yeah. Oh. You guys,
We were naked,
right.
remember?
We did Right.
Or
Right.
I thought you guys uploaded again. I forgot that there was a double upload.
it was double. It was only 40 minutes because we didn't have a lot of time. And then Ty was there too, but he wasn't there for the first one. Oh yeah, Ty is. There's not even a funny reason Ty isn't here. You
No,
just
he got eaten by a whale.
No,
eaten by a whale.
You got eaten. That's not that funny.
That's
Oh, remember we actually saw that dead whale on the...
Yeah, we did actually see
Yeah, we saw a
the
dead
jaw of
whale.
a dead whale on the beach. It still had like flesh on it.
Ty's not here because he realized he's not as funny as the rest of us, so he just gave up.
Yep, that's one way to put it.
I thought I had to fart.
Yep. Realistically, Ty is not here because,
And I quote, I don't feel like it.
yeah. So,
That exact tone.
An exact tone.
no Ty.
So, Jack,
Sorry.
after reviewing your application to replace Ty on the podcast,
Yep.
I think we'd love to have you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Glad to be here.
You know, you've had a few sit-in appointments, so you should already kind of get the gist of
I
things.
think he's gotten the ropes at this
Right.
point. He's
You've
at a
been
good
here-
you've been like a good intern.
You've been here for like 4 or 5 or 6 episodes.
So
Sometimes.
now that you are officially a member of this podcast, I say we throw you in the deep end, and you know, what's the topic you had today?
Oh, shit.
Come on, some.
Well.
Come on, boy.
Well, going with the theme of the hike that we went on today, the first thing comes to mind is Dane's Gorp Girls on Tinder.
All right, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
It just threw you under the bus.
I know. Just remember.
What is a gorp girl?
So gorp is another name for trail mix. So there's this fashion thing called gorp core, where it's basically just like hiker people, but like fashionable. So then I just started saying gorp just for addressing like girls who hike as like a hobby on Tinder and Bumble. And I just keep on matching with them, and they're like the most interesting people on there.
Nice.
And generally like reasonably attractive.
And how does this contribute to critical race theory?
I don't know, most of them are white.
Oh.
I don't
Hiking
know.
is white privilege.
Wait, so
Yeah.
you
Hiking.
wouldn't
It's also fat shaming.
so you wouldn't date a black girl that eats trail mix?
Whoa!
Whoa, Nate.
I'm
Excuse me,
I'm
Nathan?
asking. I want to clarify.
Nathan, that is not a question you can ask.
Yeah, you can't ask that. You're not black.
That is not remotely what he said.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm asking. He hasn't responded to my question.
Can you scratch my back, actually? I can't reach the spot that itches.
You can, how can you not? It's really easy to.
He's a big burly man. He can't reach his back.
I don't know what
His
to tell you, I
back is
just
like the
can't reach.
size of a seagull, dude. He's just
That's
huge.
kinda
His
true.
lats go out past the sun.
You know what I'm saying?
He
You
doesn't
know what I'm
have
saying?
Ty here to scratch it.
Yeah, dude.
I don't have my little like gremlin. to give me this-
You get a little.
Ty on the beach was such a gremlin.
He was such
looking
a
for his
gremlin,
crod ads.
No, he was looking for clams.
Ty is like Ty hits a cigarette and then he becomes like the sun from
The
wild thornberries.
wild thornberries. Yeah, exactly.
My favorite thing. Yeah, that's time.
Yeah, that's literally
After
like-
only one hit of a
in
cigarette.
one hit.
He'll take a sip of a bang and like. That's, yeah.
Shirtless and curly hair too.
Yeah, and really wet lip.
Dude, Jack, can I?
Nice.
Yeah, really wet lips. Dude, Jack was hitting that ciggy like a boof, dude. You were like,
Every time he takes a hit of my cigarette, he draws on it for like 5 seconds and like a quarter of it burns down.
I'm
And then he
efficient.
lets it all go out.
I'm efficient.
I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was like Mark Twain or somebody, but what they used to do, no, it was somebody recent, but they used to take a paper clip and put it into their cigarette. So when they smoked it, the ash wouldn't fall. So they'd have like the whole cigarette is just ash. And he'd just do it to stress people out. So he'd be like, he would never tap it and he would just like hold it over people's food. And just like puff on the cigarette. I can't remember who it was, but I think that's so awesome.
That's really fucking good.
do that now.
Yeah. Yeah. Hitting the cigarette like a boof. Just
Ty really does go like full Thornberry kid because he'll see me take out a cigarette and then he'll look at me and smile.
and then it's going.
And then he'll like walk over and go, "Hey, can I get a drag?"
Can I get a drag, dude?
get a drag?
And then he just goes, "Yeah," and then he just is like that.
I think it's awesome that even Jack remembers the Thornberries, dude. You guys didn't even have TV.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we rented the VHS from the library.
Oh, that's
Good old days.
Honestly,
My sister used to like that show, but we only had like the movie, so we rewatched the movie like 50 times. It drove me fucking nuts because I hated that movie. I did not like the Wild Thornberries.
I never
Very
watched
ugly.
it. I think it was already like canceled by the time I was like 5 or 6. Like it didn't last very long.
No, it did not.
Not nearly as long as the Rugrats.
Rugrats was like late 90s.
Yeah, late 90s, and then it ran all the way into like the mid 2000s. It was pretty long. And then they tried doing Rugrats when they were teens.
Yeah, that was weird.
Dude, that was so
Well,
base
there's
when
also the
Angelica was
all
like to the
grown up.
redheaded kid was like, "You don't deserve a mom."
What?
She legit says that in the show.
Oh,
Jeez.
oh my god,
I
that's
don't know what's
awesome.
the rated R Harley Quinn show.
Is it really? Like
apparently it's pretty
TVMA?
good.
Is it good? Like
Apparently-
how good is it?
Kite Man opens his backpack that's like basically a kite and yeets a woman across a bar.
That's cool.
That's just like, if it's animated, so it's funny.
Why are you such a misogynist, Nate?
It's got a mullet, dude.
Well, I hate women, so that's
Yeah.
probably a big contributor.
Number one.
Number
Number
one.
one, I hate
Number
women.
one.
Number
Nate
two,
hates women.
but
Top
no,
10
wait.
reasons why I'm a misogynist. Number one, they don't stop.
I have a bullet, so that means I must hate any woman I come across.
That's facts.
I want this mullet gone. My
Yeah.
freaking barber texts, so I get to slow.
You drive all the way 30 minutes. To downtown.
So I'm almost on E. I drive to. Okay, I've got this appointment. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll figure out gas later. Right as I park, motherfucker texts me, "Hey man, I have to cancel." The reason he has to cancel is pretty valid. His kid is sick, so I'm like, okay, whatever. I can't be mad.
Yeah.
But I'm annoyed at the situation.
He could have texted you earlier.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could have texted me like an hour earlier. He texted me 15 minutes before my appointment.
Yeah, it's pretty sus.
And it's like, dude.
Did you just?
Among Us.
Damn.
Among Us.
So then I drive back. I'm all sweaty. I still have a mullet to top it all off.
Your head, your mullet makes you look like an imposter.
That wasn't funny.
I hate you so much.
Among Us.
No, don't say it again.
Stop.
All in favor to kick Dane off the podcast?
No,
Aye.
you can't do that.
Aye.
You can't do that.
Yeah. In fact, just move out of the house.
Oh, okay. I'm trying.
Yep, go away.
Nate, you said you went on a long backpacking trip. You did you were like in the hold on, my you were in the wilderness. You said you had like a story to tell. Or was that Ty who had a story to tell and now he's not
You
here?
can talk about the naked shit.
No.
I
Talk
did
about
say
that.
he had a
That's pretty
story
good
to tell on Saturday, and then now he's not here.
Yeah.
Okay, so, right. Naked chick. So, I think it was our third. Ooh, I think it was our third day.
So you're pretty far into the wilderness at this point.
Yeah, we're like, I don't know how many.
Move the
miles.
mic closer.
On this day we got to the middle point. So basically, we hiked up like 2,000 feet of elevation.
That's pretty. That's
We
what
were
you're
already at. We were already at 10,000.
Once you get past, I think it's when you get past like 11,000 is when it, like the air really starts to get thin.
Yeah. So at a certain point, I was fine for the first 2 days, and then this third day we're going up this thing. So we did the Ray Lakes Loop, which is in between the Sequoias and the what's the other one?
Either Ansel Adams or Mono National
No,
Park.
it's Sequoia. Oh, Sierras. It's in between them.
I think
Sierra.
so the
Sequoia
Sierras
National
is the
Park-
whole mountain range.
Well, it's the Sequoia National Park and the Sierras National Park.
They might just have a Sierra.
So it's in Kings Canyon National Park, which is right in between, like
Yeah.
literally right in between them. And so we're doing the Ray Lakes Loop, which is 40 miles. We go over Glen Pass, which is very high. And then we go down, and I'm ahead of my dad and uncle by like about 10 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
No, not 10 minutes, like 2. Anyway, so I'm walking, blah, blah, blah. And there was all these through hikers, which is where you hike just straight through a trail.
Yeah.
So they were doing the PCT, which is from Mexico to Canada.
Whoa.
Yeah, in
Wow.
4 months, which is a lot of walking. They were saying that they averaged 35 miles a day.
Hell no.
And
And
they
it
were
takes them 4 months to
Yeah.
get all the way.
yeah, and he said that they were going quote unquote slow in like this portion because it's so beautiful, but they were still going 25 miles a day.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
they just like they wake up at like 5 in the morning, are out of camp by like 6, and then don't stop hiking until like 6. Like they just are hiking like at like 3. Nice. They're just hiking at like 3 miles per hour all day.
That's like a reasonable walking pace.
That's
all day with
fast.
my walking pace is like 4 miles per hour.
Yeah, and it's like up and down, like
But yeah, up and down, like just flat. I'm like
yeah,
4.
it's pretty gnar. But
Jesus Christ.
so I'm
Israel just cuffed his own fart.
so I'm walking down,
It's like tight.
Everyone likes their own brand.
and I see these through hikers jumping off into the lake, and I see at first I'm pretty far away. I see like this dude, and I can tell he's naked because he has a gnarly tan line where his underwear is. And I'm like, okay, he's naked. He's okay. And I keep walking, and I'm getting closer, and then I see a woman, and I'm like, oh,
Nice.
she's naked.
Booba.
Okay.
Oh, more
And
than
then
just
she jumps in the water, and then I'm like right around the corner from where they're jumping. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stop here. Like, I don't want to like walk in on like a bunch of naked 25-year-olds. Like, I want my dad and uncle to be here so I can feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know these people.
Yeah.
Because I'm just so used to like.
They could be like, join our orgy. And you'd be like, let me get my
Like, let me go get my dad and uncle.
yeah, let me go get my dad and uncle.
Let me get permission first.
Yeah.
So, and then her friend, who's a dude, like walks like in front of me and's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey.
And he's just got his like schlong.
No,
walking.
no, he was clothed.
Oh,
He was
okay.
clothed, but he was just carrying her shoes. And he walks down, and then she walks up, like literally like 20 feet in front of me, just completely nude. And he's just wearing shoes. That's
Yo.
it.
She's only wearing
Only
shoes.
wearing shoes.
So then she's not completely naked and you lied.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
it's
couldn't
real.
see her feet. That's the best part.
Jesus Christ. Why would you lie?
And so I'm like, so I just like start looking around because
It's like, wow, it's so.
I know. I'm like, wow, it's so beautiful here. Oh my god, there's a naked woman in front of me. What the fuck?
Yeah, what do you like?
Like, what do I do? Like,
do you
what was
do?
I supposed to do? Like,
you can't
just
just like
stare at her?
stare.
Just look at it and be like, you look like someone who wouldn't have moles on their tits. It's interesting.
No, so I just like at one point like I like looked obviously, and then she just like waves at me. She's like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hey."
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude. Well, because then my uncle was telling me about it. He's like, yeah, those through hikers, they're like incestuous in a way because they like they hang out with each other all the
Naked.
time for 4 months. Like
Yeah.
they're basically like a family, and like these people do through hikes in other parts of the country.
Yeah.
So they're like around each other a lot. And he was like, Yeah, no, they're like they get really like uncomfortably close.
It's like drama kids, dude, and
Yeah.
band kids.
Yeah, like they're just super horny
and this
and like
together all the time,
all the
and basically just like suffering in the same way. So
Maybe
they're
I
just like,
should have
well,
joined band.
You could have.
You definitely could have.
or theater.
I mean, you already look like one.
You were gonna go. You were gonna do the improv team, weren't you?
No,
Oh, never mind.
the improv team is not funny.
As soon as he found out there were women on the team, he didn't want to join.
That's not true. As soon as I found out no one on the improv team is funny, I didn't want to join.
So basically, what he's saying is that as soon as he found out the whole
Israel's humor.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Israel's humor would not allow him to be on any sort of thing.
Yeah,
He'd get canceled.
dude, you don't want to get canceled in this day and age.
Let me say boner on that stage though. It's cool.
Nice,
That's pretty awesome.
but I highly doubt they'd let you say the word "cum" or anything like that.
No,
All the funny work.
Okay, guys, today's theme: cum.
come
Today's theme: sounding and cum.
and come
And scene.
and scene. Okay, you're improv. Your scene is you're at a sperm bank. Go.
The theme is you're at a sperm bank and you're really thirsty.
He brings his fucking sounding kit with
You
him
guys
on
know what this
stage.
is? You just hold up the little metal rod.
No,
You
he
guys know what this
undoes his.
This is called slapstick comedy.
I'm going to slap my stick with this stick.
is? With this stick.
reaches into his pants and pulls out a metal rod. You know what this is?
I've been keeping this in my car.
Still like slimy,
Yeah, it's-
shiny.
Ah, that's pretty cool, Nate.
Just hear the long.
Yeah,
It would. Oh, that would make a
like
noise.
unsheathed.
Speaking of sounding,
yeah.
my homie's listening to this. The sounding rod is on its way.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
As soon as
like, what is are you like? As soon as you get it, are you setting aside like an hour to just?
yes.
Oh, it's gonna be more than an hour.
Once I have that ready, I will be on this podcast with a review of sounding from firsthand experience.
Oh, dude.
Hell yeah.
That is
dude.
gonna be golden content.
Like,
but no, I have a question though.
What's up?
How are you gonna sanitize the kit first? Have you thought about that?
Yeah. So there's plenty of like washing guides out there. They're like, you should wash it like this. Basically, I find the safest way is to put it in some boiling water, let it cool down, and then wash it with soap.
Straight rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
Say you
So when you put it in, it's like.
Burning is
like-
I take it out of the boiling water and then put it in my penis.
immediately after.
See, as the water is evaporating, it actually becomes very good lube. And it's just right in there.
barely a sound.
Yeah, I dip it
Yeah.
in hydraulic acid for 3 hours to burn the germs off. And then without Washington, I slip it into my pee hole.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, I was instructed by the manufacturer to feel up the stick first to make sure there's no sharp ridges or anything on the rod. So I will be doing that. I'll be taking all the necessary safety precautions.
Imagine it was made of fiberglass and it broke in your wiener.
Yeah, imagine if they made it out of fiberglass.
Imagine, dude.
Yeah. Though, I mean,
Really
Imagine
lightweight, dude. That'd be really.
Yeah, that'd be really.
Take it anywhere.
You could take it back.
I can take the
carbon
current
fiber?
rod anywhere.
carbon
ultra
fiber
light-
pee rod.
I was so excited to
Can you
get my
imagine?
sounding rod. I literally like the package came and I sent everyone a picture. I was like, "It's here, it is, guys." And then I open it and it's just the fucking lube with like a message that's like, "Fuck you, your sounding rod. It has to be made, you dick, and we'll ship it to you once we like take it out of its steel iron cast or whatever."
That's so
Where'd you buy it from? Like what website?
Lovegasm.
Lovegasm.
Nice.
That's awesome.
What if
I
it
love
got
that name.
stuck? You know what I mean?
Well, that's why you have lube.
That's what the lube's for.
Yeah.
No, but just like some freak accident, like you don't use enough, or for whatever reason it gets stuck.
I'll be
And you're just
dousing
hanging
that
out with
thing.
like a little bit of metal out of there.
Then I would go to the doctor.
yeah.
I'm not some kind of
What if-
fucking idiot who's too embarrassed to go to the doctor.
I know, but like,
You know, when I went to the doctors and they're like, "So it hurts when you pee," I'm like, "Yeah, I crushed my balls. Do you think that has anything to do with it?" And they're like, "No, actually."
doctor's just like, God damn.
Dude, no, doctors deal with so much every day. Dude, when I went to a doctor one time,
It's just easier to say it than to be embarrassed about it
then
and
just
then
be
get fucked over.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But I went to the doc. This is like a separate story of just like what doctors have to deal with. But there was a little girl at the what's like the it's not like the emergency care. It's like a clinic, but it's like a walk-in like
Urgent
immediate
care?
clinic.
Yeah.
Urgent care, yeah. I went to an urgent care clinic when I had bronchitis because I literally couldn't stop coughing. So I get there and they're like, "Oh, sorry, all our rooms are busy and we're cleaning up one of them because a little girl threw up in it." And we're like, "Okay, cool." So they cleaned that up with like ammonia and bleach and everything. Like they seriously wipe it down. I get in there and I was like, "Huh, somebody threw up in here like 10 minutes ago. That's cool." And then as they're doing like the checkup on me, another nurse walks in and is like, "The little girl threw up again." And they're like, "Dang it, come on, we have to clean up another room." Like, why didn't they get her a bucket? Why'd they just let her throw up again, just all over the room?
Doctors are stupid. They went to college for no reason.
Yeah.
They're idiots.
I know. Just drop out.
Oh, you know all about the penis, but you don't know how to grab a bucket.
You don't know how to grab a bucket, dude. You don't even know how to grab a bucket.
Imagine knowing how to perform brain surgery and not knowing what a bucket was.
Imagine knowing how to perform brain surgery and not function with society.
Imagine knowing how to perform brain surgery and being autistic.
That's what I was gonna say, but I let you say it
Wait.
because you're.
Are you sure you don't have autism? That was really hard for you to get out.
Just like it's going to be really hard to get that stick out of your
Yeah,
penis.
your penis, dude. Oh yeah, but didn't you have another story? It was like about this weird girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
You were saving this one.
Oh.
He forgot.
No, it's just imagine you're with a homeless person.
Okay, I imagined it. Now what?
Now imagine they sleep in one of a tent right next to you.
Okay.
That's like what it was like, and you have to communicate with this homeless person.
Okay.
Okay,
Like,
I
they're
hate
not-
homeless
but
people, so I
They're
would
not
never be in this
harmless.
situation, but okay.
I mean, sorry, they are harmless, but they're just weird.
Yeah.
So basically, it's our last night. It's Saturday night, and we're gonna walk like 7 miles the next day.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're chilling. We just had like an 8 mile day, pretty chill, whatever. And this lady is on the trail, and she walks down to us, and she has a big ass backpack, like big, like at least 50 pounds, which is quite a lot for backpacking.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, that's weird. She has a lot of shit. She has a ukulele. She has a bunch of like weird dangly lights.
What was it? Like a blue?
Yeah, like a
electric
blue,
blue.
ukulele. Yeah, like a blue ukulele. We were like, okay, and then she comes up to him. She's like, hey, did you guys see a party of 4 come by here? And we were like, there's been people on the trail all fucking day.
Yeah.
Maybe. She was like, okay, because we were down at Miss Falls and we got chased by a bear. What?
Oh, okay.
She was like, yeah, we got separated. I like went above the trail, went back down, like, waited for them, and I went back, waited for them some more, and now I'm like walking because maybe they passed me. And I was like, okay, but that doesn't make sense because they went down the trail and you went up the trail. How would they have passed you?
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ask these other people. I'm like, okay. She leaves, comes back, and she's like, okay, well, they don't know where they are. And my uncle is like, my uncle works with like addicts and like crazy people. I'll just say it.
Yeah.
Quite often. So he kind of just like knew, he was just handling it. He's like, oh, just like stay with us for a while, you know?
Yeah.
Super chill. He was just done. He was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, okay. And she was like, I'm gonna make some dinner. And I'm like, okay.
All right.
That's fine. Go ahead. And then she's like, I'm going to make beef stew. What? She pulls out a half a pound of raw beef
Oh my god.
from her backpack.
What the fuck?
And we're
my
like,
God.
yeah, no fucking shit. A bear chased you. There's a pound of raw beef in your backpack, dude.
Yeah.
And so she puts it in water and starts boiling it to like make meatballs. I don't fucking know. So she's boiling it and
Yeah.
she walks away. And I'm like,
You're supposed to watch.
okay.
This?
I'm like, am I supposed to watch this? And it starts boiling and boiling, and then it just boils over. And I like turn it off because I'm like, it just fucking boiled over, and it gets all like this meat juice on her bear can. And so you have to put all of your food and scented things in this bear can,
Yeah.
or else the bear will eat your food, obviously.
Yeah.
And so it spilled all over her bear can. So she had to go to the river and wash it. And me and my dad and my uncle are just like looking at each other like, oh my God, this lady is going to get us fucking killed. Like a bear is going to come in to our fucking camp and kill us.
Yeah.
So then she goes, cleans it or whatever. And then she comes back and then she just keeps talking to us about like random ass shit. Like she started talking to us about mushrooms. She's like, I love mushrooms.
Like magic mushrooms or just mushrooms?
Yeah, 'cause she was like, we were talking about mushroom like risotto.
Oh, so
like,
just like normal mushrooms?
Yeah, like normal mushrooms. And she was like, I love mushrooms, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
And we were like, yeah.
Yeah, we
what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah, we do.
No, we can tell.
Yeah, oh yeah, we could tell.
That's kind of pathetic.
Yeah. It was weird. She just like, there was more shit.
You probably could have killed her and no one would have known.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
We probably could have. But then like, so then one time
Confession.
later that night, she walked down to the river. And then I'm talking to my dad. She's like, okay, I'm gonna go like wash up or something. And we're like, okay, like whatever.
We really don't care.
Yeah, and then like we're like, please, just we are so tired. We just want to be home. Just shut up. And then she goes down to the river, and I'm talking to my dad about her. I'm like, dude, this chick is crazy. Like, what the fuck? Why did she bring raw beef on a fucking backpacking trip? Why does she have a ukulele? Why?
I mean, I understand the ukulele.
But it's like,
I don't.
I'm
like
gonna
that's
get
the
that
thing is
item.
this
gonna get
trail is like for relative, like the most you want to do it in is 6 days. And she had like raw beef, like cheese wheels, like mini cheese wheels, and
Like the baby Bella or whatever, like a little.
no,
wax
not
cheese
those,
wheels?
like brie.
Like foreskin.
Oh, like a full like
yeah, like a-
actual wax.
Yeah.
A little smegma.
And we were like,
Which is
Yeah,
really
heavy.
smelly and heavy.
And we were like, what the fuck?
Stinky cheese.
So then I like look over and she's nude, completely nude, in the river.
This time it was not nearly as cool to see a naked
No,
woman. No.
she's like 45.
Oh.
And I was like, okay. And I just like turn around to my dad. And I'm like, she's nude. And my dad goes, no fucking way. He's like, no, you're joking. And I'm like, I'm not joking. And he's like, oh my Christ, I can't fucking do it anymore, dude. So we just like are talking, and then she comes back and she's like, okay, like, and my uncle was like, hey, you can like sleep in my tent. And she was like, are you sure you can sleep in there with me? She was putting moves on my uncle. She kept like every time he would go down to the river, she would go down with him, and he just like would look at us as he came back up and just be like, It was so bad, dude. And
You
then
know, you
when
can
we
tell
left
people like that to just leave you alone and go away, right? Like you have the power to do that.
I don't know. Like
I mean,
you
when
would,
you're in the middle of the forest.
yeah, like you would do that, but
Especially because I'm in the middle of the forest, dude.
I put my trekking pole in my tent with me. I was like, and just in case this bitch tries to like kill us or like steal from us, I will beat the shit out of her. I don't care. Because the first thing that I was wary about was because there had been reports of people like stealing shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, is this like a new tactic they're doing? Like, oh, I'm a lost traveler. Help
Like, I'm an idiot.
Because that sounds like
Yeah.
a thing. And then like maybe her party like comes and takes all of her stuff.
Yeah.
Because she also had lights that she hung up on a tree, and I was like, okay, is this light showing that like we are like
Yeah, that's
eligible?
That's
to,
a
like, be
weird
stolen
thing
from?
to do, just to
Yeah.
have like Christmas lights or
No, they were
just a
like just like
lantern?
a lantern light.
Oh,
And she
okay.
was like, my party was making fun of me for carrying these, ha ha. But I guess now they'll know where I am. And I was like, okay,
Okay.
you fucking weirdo.
Like, it's a good thing I got my concealed carry permit and I brought my gun up here.
There's
Yeah.
no cops in the wilderness.
We don't call 911.
I went into that mode with my trekking pole.
That's pretty baller.
Yeah. Anyway,
So baller.
she was just weird.
Yeah.
Just like the best way of describing it is
a true granola lady. Like just even beyond that.
She like I said, imagine hanging out with a homeless person that's harmless. Like
Which is-
that
yeah.
same
Oh.
like, that same attitude.
Kind of like the same energy of that guy who
Yeah.
tried to teach me how to do heroin on the street or whatever drug it was. I don't remember.
I need to hear this story
Yeah, I haven't heard that
Oh.
story.
now.
I've told it on the podcast
Oh,
already.
is this when you went to the
It was when I was in San Francisco. Basically, I was in a line, and like the line was extending out of the building to go to see this concert. And me, Henry, and Dylan are standing in line, and this homeless guy with a shopping cart comes over, and he sees some like trash in the middle of the road, and he like reverses and then like 3-point turns away from the trash, and then parallel parks his shopping cart in between. Like, he did the parallel parking motion with his shopping cart between two cars. And then he, like, comes in the middle of the street, which we're all on the sidewalk, and he's in the street, and we're, like, his audience. And he's like, all right, everyone. And he holds up his phone as if it was like or he holds up his hand as if it were a phone. And he's like, I'm going to teach you how to do heroin. And then he starts doing like a YouTube tutorial on the spot of like how to do heroin.
Oh my god.
And then he went away.
That's awesome.
That's fucking sick.
I can't wait for the just insane amounts of human waste I'm going to encounter in San Francisco.
This was in
Yeah.
San Francisco is why he's saying that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, San Francisco's filthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting there.
It's one of those cities that's really never like recovered. Like it's always been trashy. Like there was a very small time where it was like, oh, San Francisco's nice now, but then just kind of pushed everything off to the sides. Like they just kind of literally sweeped everything to the edge of the room.
It's like when you clean your room, but
Yeah.
They're like, there's no more homeless people in San Francisco. We've dedicated an entire county to be separate from San Francisco where all the homeless people are.
Yeah.
But there's still homeless
Segregation?
people.
Oh yeah.
I went through before, and it looks like a scene out of the fucking Book of Eli. Like, it is.
Yeah. Dude, I can't wait for global warming to get so bad that San Francisco's underwater.
Dude, when California floats off into the ocean though, San Francisco won't be a part of it because the San Andreas Fault is just south of San Francisco.
Good. I don't want to take them with us.
But that means they won't die. They'll still be part of a different continent.
Yeah. Like,
Then
one of the worst
fine.
parts of California would be
Fucking-
with California.
Arizona can annex them. We don't have to think about it anymore.
Hey,
That'd be pretty sweet.
it's not a bad idea.
The Arizonians definitely, they could definitely take them.
I'm from Arizona.
Mein Führer, I'm from Arizona.
I don't understand the context of
It's
that.
a
It's from
too.
Wolfenstein. No, wait.
It's Wolfenstein
Is it from Wolfenstein 1 or 2?
2, the new Colossus.
I thought it was
So,
1.
The character William Joseph Blazkowicz, like that, the Reich thought they killed him, and so Hitler was making a movie about him and having actors play him, and Blazkowicz was still alive, and so he goes in wearing a fake mustache after he killed some actor for his clothes, and he's Hitler's going around going, "I trust you've all read my book," and he goes, "Oh yes, Mr. Fuhrer, I loved it. It was great. I made my kids read it too." And so Hitler goes up to him and he goes, "Mr. Führer?" And so he goes off on him, calls him a Jew, and he goes, "You a deceitful Jew? A filthy, deceitful Jew?" And he goes, No, mein Führer, I'm from Arizona." And then he gets shot in
And
the
he gets
face.
shot.
Ooh. Hey, I've heard the Wolfenstein games are like pretty intense.
Yeah. The second one is pretty funny. There's a bit more communist propaganda in it. But
Yeah, the first one was a lot better. From what I heard.
it was a lot better, like gameplay and story wise. I just thought Wolfenstein 2 was funnier.
Is there a lot of comedy in it? I thought it was like just super
There's a decent
brutal.
amount, yeah.
It's really like not self-aware, which is why I think it's funny. I don't know about
okay.
Dane or Gage, but
Yeah, no, it's not self-aware at all. Like, and
That's pretty
a little bit-
awesome.
Just
But-
does really stupid jokes, kind of thing.
Sometimes.
there's literally a line where like Blazkowicz is like killing someone. He's like, "You straight white male," as he's
Yeah.
killing him. It's so bad.
It was like proto PC kind of thing and just like shoehorning it in or like
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
And there's like a bunch of shit where they're like, they have a Nazi say facts don't care about your feelings, just to be like,
what?
guys, look, we made the Nazis say the Republican thing.
That's so awesome.
It's pretty fucking bad.
That's so odd.
so funny,
I can't believe they did that.
Yeah.
And then I think the funniest part is that like fucking 2 years later or whatever, like the same people who invented Wolfenstein invented Doom,
Yeah.
and in the Doom trailer, there's something about like calling the demons from Doom illegal immigrants and that they need like a passport or something, a green card. I don't remember. It was so long ago, but it was like I just thought it was like a hilarious contrast where it's like the same fucking people, same
made that.
people created the same things and then just had like two games right after each other, like completely blasting like the other political party.
Yeah. Hey,
They're playing both sides.
they're playing both sides. If you play both sides, if you're always in the middle of the fence, you always win.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts.
That's facts.
Yeah. Yo, Jack, you got LASIK.
I did. I got eyes now.
Yeah.
He didn't have
blind
eyes
anymore.
before. They
Yeah,
literally
gave
like
me new eyes.
cut holes into his
Awesome.
skull and implanted the eyeballs.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
10 out of 10. Actually, 20 out of 20.
Oh, I get that.
Oh, your eyes bleeding, bro.
Yeah, no, my eyes are still very bloody. That'll last like a while. I don't know. I hope it goes away. Or not. That'd be kind of cool.
Does it sting like when your eyes are bloodshot?
They're a little dry most of the time. Cause like,
Have you tried crying?
No, dude, I don't do that. I'm a male.
A Sigma. No, Jack is definitely Sigma.
No, Jack is an omega male.
No.
No, he's a susma.
Dun, 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 dun.
Boom, boom.
Fucking hate you guys.
I've been watching you the whole time I started making that joke because I wanted to see your face.
Gage, you're sus.
I have such a profound hate. of
You're
the
such
Among
a
Us
sassy
memes.
baka, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Gage,
Why you gotta be such a sussy baka?
Oh, it's a navigation.
Dude,
Walt, you're being kind of a sussy baka. Sussy baka.
I don't know.
I hate that meme too.
I'm starting to feel like there's an imposter
They're
among
among us.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You're sussy baka.
You sussy baka.
Somebody paid a solid amount of money. Cameo videos are not cheap.
What is wrong?
Totally worth it.
What's something?
Picked up?
Shut up.
It might have gotten picked up. I
Mate,
can't tell.
You're
Dude, you need to screw the thingy on the mic so it's not so loose like your pussy.
Screw that bottom bolt below the mic arm. Yeah.
Baba.
Man, we haven't recorded in like 2 weeks, and I feel like we've already like
lost it.
ran out of stories.
Whoa.
You want me to start talking about my
Speak for
eyes
yourself,
more?
dude.
Yeah, talk about your eye. I don't know.
I'll talk about the procedure. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. It was actually kind of eye-opening.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, guys, we're circumcising Dane for a second
I'm already
time.
oh.
We're recircumcising you.
That's pretty
Okay, so
awesome.
LASIK surgery.
Yeah.
So I took some Valium. It made me really fucking woozy. That was a bad idea. For those who are looking to get LASIK surgery, don't take the Valium. Just do it without it, okay? You don't need it. Just makes you really tired afterwards. All right. Anyhow.
All right.
So they put this little suction meme on my eye, all right? And it just like vacuum sealed my eyeball and then made like the circular cut around my my eye there. And then they slid me under this machine. And I just like stared into the light. Stare into the light, Jack. You'll have perfect vision. I was like, okay, whatever you say, Doc. And then 30 seconds
Nice.
later,
And
I can't see
time.
fucking shit.
Jack.
So did it kind of sound like Ty?
Yeah, no, it made the doctor was like, don't mind the sound. I know it's strange, but just go with it, okay?
You're like, no, it
It'll be
sounds like
worth
my
it."
friend.
And then
When he licks a cup of coffee.
Okay.
So
yeah, and then I stared into the light. It buzzed for a while, and then they just did that again. It didn't really hurt immediately afterwards. Just like a few hours later, it hurt pretty bad. I cried like a bitch though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ty told us on the way
Man.
home you were
Yeah.
crying and go, it hurts so
I
much.
kind of wish low key that my boy Ty was here so he could
yeah, I know.
recite the story of
Because
me crying like a little bitch.
he
It's
tells it pretty
funny.
well.
Yeah. I do remember the one memory I have from the Valium experience, because, you know, the Valium, I can't really remember much. It's like a fever dream, basically. But I have this memory of asking Ty, tears in my eyes, my dad shades on, you know, in the passenger seat. of his
Snot
car.
all over you.
Yeah, I was crying so much that snot was just like pouring out of my nose. And I was like, Ty, do you have any tissues? He's like, no, Jack. So I just used my fucking shirt as a tissue. So I just had snot and tears just all over myself. And I was like, Ty, can you take me to McDonald's? I want the BTS meal, Ty. Can you give me the BTS meal? He's like, sure, Jack.
Sure, buddy.
Sure, bud. So, but then we went to McDonald's. They didn't have the BTS meal anymore.
Oh, are you serious?
Yo,
get?
that's fucked up.
I never
Yeah.
got it.
So I got the Egg McMuffin instead. It was pretty bossy.
You know, it's actually cultural appropriation to eat the BTS meal, though, right?
Well,
Wait, what?
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
so not
Yeah.
racist, like officially?
If you don't like understand the cultural significance of the
hot
food that you're
mustard
eating,
and sweet and spicy sauce.
you're like, that's pretty racist, dude.
Oh,
So what's the significance, huh?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I'm racist.
Oh, okay.
Hot mustard.
Oh, so stupid.
Oh, no.
No, that's just according to some bitch on TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh.
Are you serious? Is that like an
Yeah.
actual thing?
You know,
Yes.
I thought you were
that
that's an
it's,
actual
It's
thing.
actually, you know what it is? It's TikTok is great because apparently, if you work out and eat healthy, you don't want to be healthy. You're actually fat phobic.
Yeah.
Yes, I am fat phobic.
There you go,
I'm
folks.
scared of myself.
I wake up every morning screaming, and then when I finally calm down and I get up to take my shower, I look at myself in the mirror and I start screaming again.
Dane,
Yeah, what's up?
my shirt smells like Coke Zero.
Why? Did you spill Coke Zero on yourself?
Yeah.
Where?
This is so sad.
I had the can sitting next to me, and I didn't feel anything. And I
Why?
looked, shut the fuck up. Let me tell what happened.
Just keep your can on the table.
Well, I realize that now. But I looked over and I was like, wait a second. That can's not empty. Why is it on its side? And then I feel my shirt and I just feel
Oh.
complete dampness. I'm like, oh.
So you got a towel or?
You look kind of sweaty, dude. You kind of look like a
already
Jersey Shore character.
I know.
No, whatever. It's not sugary technically. So
I do look like a Jersey.
this couch is so scuffed. It's like 12 years old.
I got
Just because you got the sunburn face.
I know. I got the sunburn. I got the fucking wife beater Guido top.
I'm honestly surprised I'm not sunburned. I usually burn like a, I don't even know, like yeah.
It's because you use some lotion or sunscreen. Same thing.
I didn't today. I ran out. Damn.
White boy.
You and your
You
ashy
couldn't
white
jerk off
skin.
today?
Dude,
Sunscreen?
using sunscreen to
No,
jack it?
with your moisturizer. Did you? I thought you said that you ran out of moisturizer.
Yeah, I ran out of face moisturizer, which has sunscreen in it. It's like 10 SPF.
Thought that was your ass.
No.
Shit. I was like, that was ripply.
That was ripply.
That was ripply. God damn. Yeah, like, jeez.
Is this seriously what we're doing right now?
Yeah, it is.
You know that one episode where it was called like "Wish this episode was Scratch and Sniff" or something, and it was just all about like farts and poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so awesome,
That was a good episode.
dude. That sounds like a fart too. You rubbing your heel on the Amazon coffee table.
Yeah, I have a fucking big ass blister on my heel. That
I see that. It's fucking gross.
Yeah,
I
and
think
Why are
people
you
with
rubbing
blisters
it
should
all
get their
over?
feet cut off.
Why are you rubbing your fucking gross blister all over his table?
Yeah,
I just don't trust people who get blisters.
Why?
'Cause, I mean, look at him.
Yeah. Mullet.
Hey,
He's got the like ear piercing in the spot that makes it so that other people know you're racist.
Okay. What does that even mean?
Well, you know
I
how
wish
people
I could keep a straight face. I just can't.
you know how people say like if you just get your left
just
ear
get it.
pierced
You're
that
gay.
means you're gay.
Yeah.
He's got it pierced so that he's racist.
Oh, nice. Okay.
yeah.
That's a sexuality, right?
What?
Racism.
What did you do?
I tried to move the mic down.
I can see your cock right now.
Hey, that's my balls. Oh no, that is my dick.
Yo, can we talk about the graduation picture that Gage is in?
Oh my god, that's so funny. I have a picture on my Instagram.
It's on multiple people's Instagram.
of like a graduation photo, and you can totally see Gage's dick
You can
outlined
so-
in his pants.
I'm doing like the Playboy bunny pose where he's got.
I was like laying on the side with like my fucking arm propped up to my head, and I was wearing compression underwear too. And I threw my fucking like my slack pants on for graduation, and I get in front of the camera. I'm like, "Yo, pose pic," and no one says anything for like a fucking year.
Yeah,
I didn't
I'm the
notice it
first
until a
person
year
to-
later.
I'm the first person to notice it, and I show Israel, and I'm like, "Yo, you can Straight up see gauge.
You can just see the outline of my dick tip, like
Wait, where is this?
right
I'll
through
show
my
you. I'll
pants.
show you.
Yeah, it's
Look.
incredible.
You can see his mushroom tip like through his fucking.
Yeah.
Dude! Dude!
Like there's
Oh my god. It looks like a fucking binky. It looks like one of those fucking things at the grocery store that you get like the little baby pop.
Baby
Oh,
bottle.
baby bottle pop.
Bottle pop. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That
So
is
unfortunate.
extremely
And nobody
unfortunate.
said
No one said a word at all.
Like you kind of have to like.
I don't
be
think
looking-
anyone in that picture knew until me and Dane found out.
yeah. Yeah.
Can I have my phone back now, please?
that fucking dude.
Can I have my phone back
It's
now?
so amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah. I didn't realize it until they pointed it out, and I was like, wait, are you serious?
And you're like, can you delete that? And it's like, dude, it's too late. Like,
So I look at it and I'm like, wow, yep, that's the outline of my soft
that's
wiener.
me.
Actually, I don't mean to kill the magic, but that might be your phone.
No, that's
Oh, no. It is your dick. Because there's like
That's so
literally a straight line from your dick tip to the edge of your phone.
yeah. There's like a pulley in the pant
So,
from like the
I thought
hole
your
of my
dick
dick.
may have been like the top corner of your phone because the line is perfectly straight. But then I looked down and saw unmistakably your phone. That's definitely your dick.
yeah.
Oh my Christ.
It was such a
Like
funny
how
photo.
tight were those pants?
They weren't that tight.
That's the thing is,
Compression.
if you're wearing compression shorts and loose pants, then everything just kind of like settles.
Yeah.
You know?
The problem was that my compression shorts weren't compressed enough, so there was like room in the crotch. So my wang like fell to the side and just pressed up against my pants. Was not the plan at all.
Very unfortunate.
God
very, very
damn.
unfortunate. Or maybe not, you know?
But now it's a legendary picture.
Now it's a
Yeah, now it's
legendary.
Now people are like, damn, Gage's mushroom tip kind of long.
Do you
kind of a
want a
flex.
mushroom tip described as long? I feel like wide is.
It's like the
Yeah.
strawberry.
I think you want it
Yeah.
wide.
You want it to be.
That was awesome.
I should post that on the CTTV Instagram.
yeah.
It'd be like, okay, which one are you?
long or wide mushroom tip.
Hold on, let's see if I have the.
Take this personality test to find out if you have the energy of a long or wide mushroom tip.
So
Wait, what picture are you looking for?
which strawberry are you, Gage?
I like every guy we showed this to immediately get.
Immediately knows, and we showed it to girls, and they're like, I don't know, I like long conic. That one's kind of cool.
I think I'm short wedge.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Short wedge.
I think Globos, conic, and short wedge are the most.
Yeah,
most-
I'm Globos conic.
Yeah,
Well, let me see Globus Conic.
Globos, conic.
Let me double take.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm more like short wedge.
Yeah,
Short wedge is like at the top.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's different penis shapes. I don't know.
But like completely flat at the bottom.
Well, no, not completely flat. Just like general, like.
Just take it out. Let's see it.
No.
Zip.
Just get the debate out of the way. Just go right to the evidence.
Look what picture's only one away. One of Jack with his BB Baba head ass. out.
So, Jack,
Yeah.
you jack off?
Yeah, that's me.
Jack
There you go.
off.
You got the answer. He's a jack off.
Whenever you sign off on like Discord, you go, Jack is off.
No, it's really epic.
He says
when,
I'm
like,
jacking off.
when I'm with like some friends, right? And then their mom is just like, okay, time to drop Jack off. And then me and my friend just try and contain our laughter in the back seat. Like, your mom.
You guys still get chauffeured by your parents?
Okay, well,
That's
this is
incredibly lame.
you know what? This is a reference to years ago.
Yeah, okay.
I swear.
Dude,
So
Nate
what if my
looks
mom
so
still
cool.
drives me to McDonald's to get BTS meal? What?
What?
What? What?
I still drive with my mom sometimes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's weird getting. It's like
It's weird being driven.
it's like
Yeah.
weirdly refreshing though. It feels good.
I
Like,
just don't
yes.
like driving, so I just
Yeah, like that's the
Always
thing
being
is like
driven.
if like me, it's like weird because like when my dad will be like, hey, like who's driving? Like if me and him are gonna go somewhere, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't. You just
You fucker.
I know that's
I'm like,
that's
I
what
don't
I do with
I
my
don't wanna
parents too.
drive.
They're like, "Do you want to drive?" And I'm like, "No."
because like at first I was like, oh, I want to drive, but now I'm like, I don't want to fucking
I
drive.
don't want to drive. Like, I want to be able to look out the window to the right rather than forwards.
I don't know. I like driving. I like the feeling of driving.
Yeah. I like driving on the back roads to slow. I actually really, really like that drive.
Yeah.
Except when there's a stupid tractor, or bikers.
I like driving in places that have more nature than here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like driving in places that aren't like fucking sand brown for all the shrubs.
Yeah.
The state's too fucking burned.
Dead gold.
Yep.
Except when it rains, it's actually really pretty.
Yeah, and then it looks like Ireland for like a day.
Yeah, it's like it looks nice in the spring for like a month. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when's the last time we got rain here? Like actual rain, not just like piss.
Dude, we're actually in a really bad drought again.
Yeah.
Like, we barely got any rain this year. Like 1 or 2 years ago, we got like buckets of rain.
Yeah, the snowpack.
Yeah.
It was only at 59%
Wow.
of normal.
When I was in Washington, it was raining like every other fucking day.
Yeah, that's how Washington.
Dude, the other day it was like I was walking to work because I parked like 1,000 feet away from where I work.
Yeah.
In the time it took for me to get out of my car and walk to work, it started raining, hailing, and then raining really fucking hard. And then when I got inside, it stopped.
That's awesome.
That's
so
awesome.
good.
Falling asleep when it's raining.
It's so
nice.
It's so awesome.
Yep.
Back when I was like in elementary school on rainy days, I'd take my giant fucking blanket from my bed and chill out on the couch with it, and Toby would climb up on the couch and snuggle me in the
Man.
blanket. It was very wholesome.
I really like falling asleep during thunder and lightning storms.
Yeah, just to get that nice. If it's far away, if it's right close, and you're just sitting there, and it's like. But if it's far away, you just get like the.
Yeah.
Like this kind
I'd
of.
rather watch lightning than fall asleep to lightning.
I mean, I always sleep with white noise, anyways. I have a fan going for circulation, and white noise just helps like drown out other random sounds. Because sometimes your house is just like. Yeah, I don't like that.
Whoa.
It stresses me out, dude.
Yeah,
Foundation noise.
yeah, just like the house settles just a little.
The other day, I was like sitting at my study desk, and like I heard the whole corner of my room go, "Oh," and I'm like,
I don't dig that.
Minecraft villager, is that you?
You wake up in the middle of the night, you look in the corner, you just see a little.
Imagine if your sleep paralysis demon was just a Minecraft villager.
He's walking over to you, opening and closing your door.
It's terrifying.
You can rapidly open and close a Minecraft door if you point at the bottom corner of it, and you
"That's
just go.
so interesting."
What? I would do that to mess with people. I thought it was pretty funny.
Only you could make like an automatic like thing where it just keeps opening and closing
No,
the
you
door.
can't.
You can.
You can.
You can just build a.
I got banned from a server for doing that.
Like it just keeps doing it.
Yeah.
Wait, it's still doing it.
Make a redstone clock.
I was such a fucking loser when I was 13. I actually downloaded a Minecraft hack client, and
I know. I played it with you.
Yeah.
And I remember we were playing like a Hunger Games meme, and we were hacking, and other players were getting called out for hacking when they weren't, and we actually were.
What was the hack though?
I have no idea. It was some like stupid shit I found online, and I was like,
It's like
ooh, this will-
aimbot auto hit.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
I was like, ooh, this will be a funny meme. And then I was like, man, I'm used to playing like this. I will use it. And then I got banned from every server I joined, and I was like, oh.
Oh yeah.
I only got banned from one Minecraft server for making a redstone clock for opening and closing doors, and they banned me for making it lag.
It doesn't even cause that much lag.
I know.
Someone I know got banned from a server that had creative mode because they made a penis that actually like had cum come out of it, like a piston system.
Whoa. That's too far, man. You can make a penis, but don't make it cum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make it pee, but like the cum is a little bit much.
That's a little bit much. That's kind of NSFW.
I learned what jacking off was on Minecraft.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
How on Minecraft?
Wow, and look at where you've ended
I
up.
learned it from a Shane Dawson video.
Thanks, Minecraft.
This guy on the same server that I got banned from, this guy was like, yeah, I'm going to go jack off. And I'm like, on God?
12-year-old you is
What
like,
is that?
What is that?
I watched two people on a server I joined when I was like 15 have Minecraft butt sex. Like it was just like rapidly tapping the shift button, so they're like crouching over and over again, and they would like you'd see them like rapidly tapping the button, like fucking each other, and then they both stand up to like type some erotic roleplay out, and then you'd see the rapid tapping for another 5 seconds, then another message would come out.
That's so lame.
I've seen stuff like that. I got a Minecraft hack client with one of my friends, and we would play on like Hypixel, and we never got banned, surprisingly. And it was like gnarly hacks. It was like, you know, you had like the aimbot and stuff like that, but you also had one where you could like essentially have an out of body experience where your person stays in a single place and holds shift, so like you're hidden. So you can just, we did it in walls when they had like the 4 walls thing.
Yeah.
And they all dropped. You do it in walls.
I remember that.
Where you just go and camp out. And then you do this out of body experience thing where you're in spectator mode and you could just see where everybody was. You could just fly around the whole map.
I was actually
There was a wall climb one too. So you could just like, you could literally scale the wall before they had dropped.
Oh yeah.
I was actually back when the Hunger Games Minecraft mod like first started. I was really into it. And I remember one time I was playing and I encountered like this glitch where normally like you can't like break anything in the Hunger Games mod. But for some reason I was able to break stuff. And so I was breaking stuff and it like was just like staying broken. Like usually it would break and then like immediately reappear.
Yeah.
And then when I was like grabbing stuff from chest, it wasn't like being added to my inventory. I'm like, what the fuck? And then a bunch of like players just like walked right by me, and I realized that I was like lagging super hard, and like my body was like off somewhere. But like my client to server connection was such dog shit that I could like move around and do shit while it was trying to like catch up. And so I was just following this guy, like telling him his exact movements, like the whole fucking game. And he was like, "Where are you? Seriously, where are you?" And then eventually he found my like shell of a husk person and couldn't kill me.
That's even better.
That's so awesome.
And then after the game was over, I was just stuck there.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I was only banned from one Minecraft server. And it was the most garbage reason. I found this like underground Minecraft YouTuber that I thought was really cool when I was like, 12 or 13. And I joined the server and it was a bunch of like later teens on the server.
Yeah.
So it was just like they just completely ignored me because they just immediately knew that I was like a little baby child. So I just kind of did my own thing and roamed around the spawn. And around the spawn, you have like all the fat houses of the people who first started playing on the server. But it was like there was no claiming. So you could just walk around and destroy stuff. But it was like, destroy stuff and you're banned.
Damn.
So I'm just walking around and I found this rail system. And I'm like, can I really destroy stuff? Is this still in spawn? So I break one of the rails and I'm like, oh, yeah, it is. So I just keep on walking and I'm like, all right, well, that was kind of lame. I'll tell my friends to join the server. And I leave and then I join in next week. And then it's like, you can't join. You've been permabanned. And I was like, what? So I go into the comments section of the YouTuber, and he's small enough where I can like get to the top pretty easily. And I'm like, yo, all in all caps, because I was like 13. I was like, dude, I got banned from your server for literally no reason. Like, this is such garbage. And he replied with some snarky comment of like, we only ban for serious reasons. So you're not getting unbanned, you punk, or like something like that. So
Wow.
One
super
time
lame.
I got banned
He
from
lost
this
a
I got like temp banned from this Terraria server because I was griefing. And griefing in quotes is like, just destroying other people's shit.
Yeah.
But this is like a huge Terraria server. And Terraria, you can only have so many people on one server.
Yeah.
Because Terraria worlds are very limited in size compared to something like Minecraft.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there fucking destroying shit. And then the like owner of the server teleports me to him and he's like talking to me. So I just left. And so I tried rejoining later and it was like, you're temporarily banned from whatever. But eventually my ban was lifted and me and Seabass were playing on the server because me and Seabass, we ruined this server. So we're fucking doing this thing and the guy who owns the server, same guy who like teleported me away to him, teleports Seabass to him and he's like, is that guy your friend? Do you know who you're hanging out with? Do you know that he griefs the server? And Seabass was like, who cares?
it's Terraria.
So like after he like confirmed that we were friends, he's like, whatever, but try anything funny and you're permabanned.
Oh my god.
So in Terraria, there's this item It's like a voodoo doll, and you throw it into lava in hell, and this boss, the Wall of Flesh, appears.
Yeah.
And the Wall of Flesh can only appear in hell, right? You can't summon it anywhere else. So me and Seabass grabbed like an inventory full of these voodoo dolls, and we dropped all of them in the lava at the same time, and like fucking 40 walls of flesh were like in the server, which normally you probably want to fight like one of those things at a time, maybe two if you're that bold. But me and Seabass had such powerful gear that the Wall of Flesh couldn't kill us. It was just like pushing us through the walls, and it eventually pushed us all the way up into the surface. So these giant hell flesh walls that are only meant to be spawnable in hell are on the surface of the level. So everyone's just minding their own fucking business, and then all of a sudden a giant slaughter wall comes, and it clips through their bases and shit, and like clips all through and just fucking ruins everything.
That's so awesome.
And then we never played on that server again.
Oh my God.
The only server I've ever been banned from was a Trouble in Terrorist Town server.
How did you just like?
Me and Garrick were fucking just gaming.
Yeah.
In like 8th grade.
I've been banned. I've been actually banned from a lot of Gary's Mod servers.
I've been banned from every fire-powered server on every Valve game.
So have I.
We like knew how to play the game. Like we weren't like we didn't get banned on accident. We knew how to play the game.
Yeah.
So we were just so bored. We were just like, oh, let's just move to a different server. But like we didn't do it yet because we still had the game. So I was like, oh, well, let's just have some fun. Like just tell me if you're a terrorist and I'll kill you, or if like just do that. So at one point he's a terrorist, kills another terrorist, and then I just kill both of them like immediately.
Yeah.
Like just like within 2 seconds of the game starting, I kill both of them. Yeah, he's like, it's me and this guy. And I'm like, okay. And then they're just like, how did you know it was them? Are you hacking? And I was like, no. And then like 2 minutes later, I'm the terrorist. So I'm like, okay, it's me and this guy. And within 2 seconds, me and the guy are dead. And it's like Garrick won. And they're like, okay, this is weird. And it happened again. And they're like, okay, yeah, you're banned. And we're like, but we're not hacking. And they're like, we know you're hacking. We're like, we're not hacking.
No.
We're not actually.
I just got banned a bunch of times for what is it, RMing, random murdering or whatever. Yeah. But like most of the time sometimes I just get really bored and I'm like, let's spice things up. So just murder, and then you have everybody just go.
Yeah. Whoa.
So I got banned a few times for that, but then one time I got in a phase of blasting the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme on servers. Yeah. And then some people would turn on the mics and just be like, "Was this a story all about it?" And then they would rap along. I remember there was this. Oh, this is an actual story. Like this is kind of a and then everybody clapped story, but it's actually true. This was in Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh hell yeah!
And we were playing an event one where it's like. It was like you had to blow up these floors to get to these safes. And
oh, that was fun.
it's a really fun game mode. It's not supposed to be.
Isn't it like only pistols and shotguns or something?
Yeah, like it's only like just high power. Like you had a Desert Eagle and a shotgun, and like that was it. And for most of it's like not supposed to be taken seriously at all because it's like not ranked, and you just like blow stuff up basically. Mm-hmm. But it's still like high stress because it's
Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow Six Siege. But again, it's also Rainbow Six Siege, probably the most toxic first-person shooter fan base, at least now.
Yeah.
So we get this little like 14-year-old like just at the very end of his squeaker phase. So it's like he's got that little bit of puberty kicking in, where he's like, "You guys, you're not doing what I say. I'm like I told you what to do, and you're not doing it, and that's why we keep on losing." And I just start going, wah, 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 wah. And then he stops talking. And I just go, "Are you done?" And then he leaves. And then one guy's like, "Yo, that guy was baby raging. Let's go."
That was pretty awesome.
God.
When I was like 16, me and my friend joined this Gmod sandbox server. Mm-hmm. Sandbox basically you can just do whatever the fuck you want in it.
Yeah.
Build whatever. And they had this thing called wire mod where basically you can just like write your own code to make like visual representations and sounds and shit.
That's pretty sick.
So I sat with my friend and he's like, "I have a really funny idea." And I'm like, "Okay, let's hear it." And so his idea was, you know that meme where it's like, "You got beamed."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He did that, but it was, "You got Jude." And so he like handcrafted a bunch of code like to make really poorly made, like polygon made like Hasidic Jewish people with like the full hair curls and everything,
My
with stars of
God.
David and like the
Jesus.
like that music in the background. And the thing about WireMod is that if any server has WireMod and you have access to it, you can use your creations in that server. Mm-hmm. So we would just server hop to random fucking servers and we'd plant it on people, and their entire screen would just be like Hasidic Jewish people and stars of David's. It just blasting.
That's so awesome.
And we did that for like 3.5 hours. So we probably got through about like 30 different servers, and we probably hit like at least 200 people with that, and we just left it on them.
I remember when me and Gage would play Gmod together, I'd always get put in jail because Gmod players take themselves way
Oh my
too serious.
God.
So
Yeah.
seriously, either like they don't take them seriously, they don't take them so seriously at all, or way too serious.
Yeah, the two
Yeah.
like the two biggest demographics on it are like 17-year-olds who are just finding out about like role playing and RPGs.
Yeah.
Or it's like
Trolls.
late 20s to like early 30s men who have had no interaction with the outside world at all. So
Yeah.
Gary's Mod is where they thrive.
It's basically like Second Life is so dead that they're like, well, I might as well role playing.
Exactly, yeah.
I want guns now.
So you just get that constantly. And then, of course, you have the server administrators who are always at least like at,
Turbo versions.
yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
turbo versions to the max.
They're the worst.
At oldest, they are 19.
Yeah.
At youngest, 11.
Yeah. I've run into some ones that are like 13.
Like, hey, you can't place that door.
Stop killing me! Stop killing! Hey, can we be on teams then? I'm on your team now.
I'm gonna give you a warning if you drop lock again.
The best roleplay server I played on.
that.
The best roleplay server I played. Well, first off, there was one where it was school shooter
I've seen
roleplay.
that one.
I only played that one for 30 minutes, and I was like, this feels wrong.
Yeah, there was like donator options where if you donated like $15, you could be like fucking Eric Clable.
Yeah,
Colin
you could
Banks.
have like a skin that was like, oh man, or like a model, I guess.
Me, Gage, and Seabass played 1945
Oh,
Simulator.
That was so bad.
Yeah, that one's pretty intense. But the best one I ever played was Mexican Border RPG. That one's so. It's like kind of a small map, but like my friends and I were playing it so late that the mod was like, it was like the head admin was the only one left, and he's like, "All right, I'm going to sleep. Don't do anything too bad." And immediately as he leaves, all that war breaks out. Just like. My friend did, like, two of my other friends posted it up on buildings, and we would just snipe people for like an hour straight.
Nice.
I have the whole thing recorded too.
I remember, it's always sniping in Gmod that
Yeah.
got me in jail. And then when Fistful of Frags came out, I got banned from the server because you could like clip out of the map
Yep.
and like get into it. Like,
Yeah,
really
I know exactly what map you're
sniping
talking about.
Wait, Fistful of Frags?
Yeah.
Dude, that game was so awesome.
I love that game.
Dude,
I remember me and Gage would stay up and play that game for like 8 hours straight. I would run around with like dynamite in my hands, and like right as it was about to explode, I'd chuck it at some poor fucker like in just some room.
Yeah, Israel will be running around with dual dynamite, and I would always find like the clip spot on the map, and I would just take the sniper rifle at any chance I got, even if that meant I had to scumbag the entire game and not get a single kill for like 10 minutes. I
Yeah.
would hide it out.
That's the whole mission. Is like there was this snowy map and then like the cliff face map, and both of those maps had like sniping spots that if you were a parkour god, because you've been playing Source for years, which both me and Gage are, you could get to. So you just sit there with like 0 kills like for 16 minutes straight until you finally get the gold chest, and then you get like the only sniper rifle in the game with a scope on it and it has actual accuracy to it. It's not like every other weapon that has like insane bullet spread, and then you get posted up in that spot and you just instant kill everything you shoot.
Yeah.
Dude, there were people, because I played that game a lot in like freshman year in 8th grade.
I remember, yeah, that's when you first told me about it.
So there would be people who would just, it was like called like the Indian build, and all they would do was machetes and then like the axe. So they would be throwing machetes and then just axe you, and they would just run around.
I remember this
Do
one
that shit.
time I was trolling the fuck out of Gage with just the axe and dynamite. That's all I would ever equip, is I would run dynamite and axe. if those don't work, I'm running at you with my fists. And I would never swing the axe. It was always a fucking throw.
Yeah.
Dude, he pegged me with a throwing axe probably more times than I killed him with a gun.
The axe was good. If you knew how to use it, it would just clap.
The hatchet is always like a near insta kill in like every game,
Yeah.
but it's like hard to.
Or if you could get like one of those revolvers that doesn't take 8 years to reload, you're fucking sick.
Oh, yeah.
Man. I'd like there's like
Or the shotgun.
my friend Maven told me about this spot in Nuketown, like the OG Nuketown and like Black Ops, where you stand in a specific place and toss it. If you do it right at the beginning of a match, it'll like 50% of the time hit somebody at spawn at the other team.
Yeah.
So you throw it over both houses. And like he would tell me about it. He's like, dude, I got another one. I just threw it and got an insta kill. Like, it's so awesome. I love
There
stuff
was
like that.
in Fistful of Frags, there's this outhouse that has like a hole in it, and you can actually like throw stuff through the hole. So I would like wait for people to go in there, and then I would toss a stick of dynamite in the hole, and then I'd keep pressing E on the door, opening and closing it so that they couldn't get it out. So they just have to sit there while a stick of dynamite is going. I also remember telling Gage, like, if you want to 1v1 me, I'm in the outhouse, and waiting in the outhouse with a stick of dynamite so that when he opened the door, I would blow up on him.
Oh man, dude. There was one time where somebody was like trolling in a Reddit comments thread and everybody's getting super pissed off and everybody was like, why do people do this? Trolling isn't funny. It's for 4-year-olds. And I was like, no, trolling's hilarious.
And you just made my day.
And you just made my day.
Trolling.
I mean, that's what we do with the CTTV account. We just go to random YouTube comments and just troll, dude.
Oh, I just remembered, Dane, before you were talking about fucking border RP.
Yeah.
Harry's mod. There was a slave RP at one point. It got taken out like a month after it came out.
Yeah, there's a lot of those that only last.
So there was one server that was really popular with that. It was like the only server that ever had people in it, but it usually had like 85 plus people in it at any given point.
that's a solid amount.
Yeah. So you join the server, and the first thing is you're presented with a choice. And the choice is a white guy and a black guy as your character.
Okay, good.
So the white guy is labeled normal.
Oh no.
And the black guy is labeled as pet. So you would pick one of those two, but then there would be a job menu that would pop up. And so there was like the plantation owner called the Cotton King, and it was just like a fat fucking player model of like fucking Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
And then there's the slave job. You're gonna have to censor this part. So the slave.
Hold on, let me. Okay, good. 12:30.
So the slave's name. It's like one of those 1930s racist cartoons with like fully blacked out with huge red lips and everything. And the name for the job is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's
How long was this server up?
Like
I just want to clarify,
months.
it wasn't the N-word.
No,
So
it
don't
wa-
worry.
it was
I will
not the
still
N-word.
censor it, but it's not the N-word.
But still, probably shouldn't have it like
Yeah.
floating out there.
Floating around.
But it was hands down the worst server I'd ever played on because you knew just from the 3 voices you would hear upon entering that this was going to be a fucking trip of a playthrough. Because 3 of the fucking like server administrators, because there was only like 3 or 4 of them, but like almost the entire majority of them were all extremely southern. Like we're talking like Knoxville, Tennessee accents.
Yeah, I could see that.
Fucking some dude with a heavy ass Texan accent, and then a dude with like a Georgian, Alabama type accent.
We're getting some real Dixie hours up on
Yeah, and it was so bad. The N-word was thrown around more than any other word,
Yeah.
and there was just a bunch of like they would always blast like Johnny Rebel and shit like that throughout it. And that server was up for 3 months. It had fucking donators. It had VIPs. It had a full fucking like online store with hundreds of members fucking
man.
sub to their forum.
Pretty sure Dream like helped make that server.
Yeah, that's
think you're
actually
right,
yeah,
yeah.
that's definitely true.
Yep, he did. Why do you think his mask's white?
What do you think he wears the smile?
That was really good, actually. That was good.
That was good. Fuck, man. Gary's mod.
I could go on for hours about how
Yeah.
bad that game is.
Don't you have like 3,000 hours?
I have like 3,800 hours on it, yeah. Because I got my computer when I was like 13, and for like 2.5 years, that's all I did. Was sit at my home and play Gary's Mod, because I was like, I'm fat, I don't like exercising, and I can talk to my friends online. Gary's Mod.
I didn't know I could talk to my friends online until like, what, junior year of high school?
It took me a while, dude. I couldn't get Skype
Well,
working.
I
on
had
my
Skype,
laptop.
but I didn't know. Well,
So-
oh, you go, actually.
Me and Seabass would just like
Yeah.
play Minecraft, but I would call him on my phone, and we'd just be on speakerphone while playing Minecraft.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, no, I would do that with a headset into my phone, so I could only play with one friend at a time. So I had my computer with a cord charging my phone, and then I had the headset.
Nice.
And then I got Skype, which was pretty awesome.
Until it wasn't.
Until Skype was like, actually, I'm an invasive software now.
Yeah.
And then,
Now I'm worse than a virus.
yeah.
Most of what I played growing up was a lot of like Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
And so I always had those really shitty Turtle Beach headphones.
Yeah. And like
I did
every gamer kid was like, these are the best headphones on the
Oh, yeah.
planet.
Like everybody swore by them.
My dad uses Turtle Beach.
Yeah, yeah. Like Maven got it. He got like 3 pairs. And he was like, "These are the best headphones. They're like $140."
Oh, yeah.
And then they'd break in like 3
Jack,
months.
didn't you have Turtle Beach?
Yeah, that's some
Yep.
Turtle Beaches when I was playing the 360, playing Black Ops 2. Baby.
Nice.
When Black Ops 2 came out, I got the limited edition Turtle Beaches that were like Black Ops 2 edition Turtle
Was
Beaches.
it like the orange and the
orange and black ones? Yeah. Yeah, I bought those. And they didn't work
Porn
at all.
colors.
It just didn't work.
No, I tried doing the adapter and all that shit, and none of it worked.
That's so awesome.
I was like, cool, I paid an extra $30 for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun time. I played for some reason. This isn't meant to be taken any like weird way, but every person I met on PlayStation was Filipino. I never met a single person who was not Filipino who I talked to.
Let's talk about the Xbox 360 version of the orange box.
What?
I forgot they even came out with that.
Yeah, I forgot they came.
I think
out
about
with
it
two.
a lot.
The orange box was
Vanilla TF2 was on that.
Yeah, so the Orange Box was a collection of Valve games. It was the original Portal, Half-Life 2, and
TF2.
The original TF2, like no updates, just straight up.
Yeah.
The original TF2 was a sequel, actually. So
Well, yeah, the original
vanilla.
Team Fortress was a mod of like a World War II RP game or something.
No, it was
No.
Quake.
It's a Quake.
It
mod.
was.
Yeah, it was Quake mod.
Yeah.
And what was?
You might be thinking of Team Fortress Forever, which is like a different game,
Maybe that's it.
but
I don't know.
Yeah, you're
God, you're such an idiot, dude.
Demo man moment.
Yeah, Nate told me to get,
Whoa! Dane has both of his eyes.
and I'm not black.
You're not Scottish.
Actually,
Shut the fuck up.
yeah, you can't pull that fucking card.
I am. I mean, like heritage.
Dane, just because you're Scottish and the demo man is also
I'm Irish too, so I could car bomb your.
You know,
so
according to TF2 lore, all Scottish people in the TF2 universe are black.
yeah, it's true.
There's not a single Scottish person that you can see in TF2 who isn't black.
So, if I was in TF2,
No,
you'd be black.
you'd be the demo man. I'm such an idiot. You'd be the heavy
nah, man, I'm not Russian.
Nah, Dane definitely gives me
pyro gimp vibes.
yeah, Dane, you give me pyro vibes. Ty wants to be the spy or the scout,
Yeah, I
but
bet
he's the medic.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Jack gives me Australian vibes.
Oh, Ty,
I'm
you're
not-
definitely the
You
sniper.
sure I'm not heavy vibe?
Israel is definitely the soldier, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's
yeah,
facts.
yeah.
You'd honestly be the demo man, Gage.
No, I'd probably be a heavy.
Gage and
It'd be tough.
Gage and Jack are maybe heavy.
None of us are spy or scout though. None of us are that cool.
No.
They had the best intro videos.
Carter is
Are you
spy.
stupid? Sniping's a good job, mate.
I don't know. I don't really remember much from that one. So I
Nah,
must have been kind of forget.
Carter is spy.
Is he though?
Yeah. Carter is.
He hangs out in different groups.
Yeah.
True.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's about it.
Nah, I feel like he's scout. I feel
No,
he's
Nah,
definitely got.
What's your
Scout
What's your
is
Fortress Sona?
My fortress.
I've seen
sonar.
Carter be hyper.
But he's not
anymore.
like-
Not anymore, really.
He's spy.
Yeah.
Suave.
But who's Scout? Who's Scout that we know? I don't think anybody's cool enough.
No.
I don't feel like it's necessarily cool because Scout is kind of like
Ty would be like, I'm a Scout because I like baseball and I wear a hat.
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Oh my god, shut the fuck
Ty's
up.
not tall enough.
I hate you. I effing hate you.
It's time to be alone with Ty.
No, he.
I hate you.
Oh fuck.
Guys, this is an hour 20.
Yeah, it's a long episode.
Goodbye.
All right.
Love you.